The voice you are about to hear is of a perp, a criminal who is part of an organized stalking network. She was on the number 7 bus at approximately 10:40 a.m. on December 7th, 2012. The bus was crowded except for the back seats. I headed for the back and ended up sitting directly across from her. Immediately, 2 other women in the back of the bus checked their cell phone screens. This is widely recognized as stalker behavior amongst targeted individuals. We're usually tracked by stalkers calling in or texting our locations to others. I was listening to music with headphones as I headed to the back of the bus and sat down across from the woman you are about to hear. She made eye contact with me and mouthed or said something to me. I removed my earphones and asked, "I'm sorry, were you talking to me?" She said, "Didn't you hear me?" I told her I hadn't heard her, which was why I'd removed my headphones. I then asked her to repeat what she'd said. She replied, "You know what I said." I repeated that I hadn't heard her because I'd been wearing headphones. She launched into a tirade saying, "You're gonna know. The whole state's gonna know when they get sued." I showed her a flyer I designed to bring awareness to the issues of organized stalking, electronic harassment, and electronic assault, and asked, "You don't mean this, do you?" She said no and handed it back to me, and then immediately made a phone call and began a loud conversation on the subject. I suspected that she was engaged in what is known as street theater, so I recorded her phone call. I recorded it without video in case she really was a victim of stalking. You will not hear the very beginning of her call when she stated that she was being stalked by a police officer, so I am stating it here. This is the information contained in her call. I'm including subtitles to make it clear what she said and the audio that I recorded.
Charged civil rights lawsuit of inhumane and attempted murder. Michael's voice. That's right. Paul saying fuck you this and fuck you that. Whatever. I'm not playing with you two, okay? Trust it. I'm taking it to the White House. To the Supreme Court. Innocent, you'll get out of it. You'll get out of it. Trust that. Well, you married somebody, okay, and you lied to me.
Now this was the one putting on the show on the bus earlier, and I guess she thinks she's funny, so she walks by grinning. She don't know her ass is gonna be online though. Got all that cheese you don't want to point it over here. That was funny. No, she don't. Oh, now she's not. She don't want to grin. But she wanted to make sure you saw the grin when she rolled by, though. She could be online real quick. Apparently somebody gave her an acting class because she thought it was funny to rush by grinning and come back the exact same time. And now she pretends she don't know what's going on, which is cute. She don't know I recorded the show earlier too. Sure you don't want to turn back and show some more teeth? Grin a little bit more? No? Nothing ain't funny now? Guess not. See, there's always a chance there's somebody who puts on a big front is faking, but you do what's right and try to help them anyway. You don't have people try to make you feel salty for doing what's right when you try to help somebody who ends up being a little trick. That's on them. But you do what's right anyway, and let her deal with the stankness of herself. That's all you got to do. Let her deal with herself. See, when you point it out, though, they tend to put their teeth away real quick. Real quick. That's okay. She want to act. She can be in a movie. Wanted to act. Maybe we can get you an Oscar. We'll put you in the movies. How about that? Throwing out mouth and stuff. Now, she told on herself when she mouthed stuff. I wish I had caught that. But that's another thing they do. Is they know you, well, they know what you do. They know I can read lips a bit. So they'll have somebody mouth something at you. I took down my earphones and asked what she doing, and she pretended to be targeted. And started complaining, saying the whole state and everybody's going to get sued. Okay, so she bugs out. And when she charges back, and she's here at the exact same time again, was on the bus when I came up, and now she's headed back at the exact same time. She put on a show to draw attention and start talking about a cop stalking her, which was a big front. And then she rushed by grinning. I guess she thought, you know, it was funny, but nobody told her I had a camera. So now, since she wants to put on a show, act and pretend like something's happening to her when it ain't, making a joke out of stuff that really happens to people that they suffer from. Then she can be on camera and be in it, and she can act and be on film. Now she's all sane and hard, I guess. That's what her demeanor is. It's dismissive and hard. But this morning she wanted to play like she was a lunatic and somebody stalking her. So I gave her a flyer. And I guess she's texting somebody who also has nothing for me. They won't show up. They clowned her, made her show up. So now her face is on camera. They clowned her. I guess she's going to call them for more help. See if she gets some more good advice from them. And she knows this, there's no mystery. She knows exactly what I'm talking about. Exactly that I'm telling the truth. Otherwise, she would be asking me why I'm filming her. What she knows. What she knows. She thought it was funny when she trudged by, run, and that's what they do. Rush by fast. To try to make sure you see him with a big, stupid grin on her face, which what she had. Now that I got a camera, all of a sudden she doesn't feel like smiling anymore. But she played herself. Well, or somebody played her. They told her to get on the bus and show out. But sure enough, you're the one that gets the picture. Not the person that sent you up here to act like a damn clown, but you. She's probably calling them. I don't know what for. Call them. Ask them why they made you put your face on camera. Anyway, she'll be online with everybody else. This is why it's important to have a camera and a tape recorder if you can. So I have the whole tape of her showing out, bugging out with her fake act on the bus earlier, and then I have her rushing past, grinning today. Just now, now, a couple hours later. Again, like I said, when somebody stalks you, when they want to get involved in that street theater, they'll make sure they're on the bus where you're going or on the train, whatever it is, and they come back the exact same time as you, no matter what. So you don't have errands that match the person's time frame exactly. Somebody played her. They want her face on camera. So now she's on camera. Now she's on camera. And I guess she figures she calls somebody, that's going to be a threat. But after going through this crap for 7 years, nearly 8, you don't have too many people that are a threat to me. I'm about ready to fight. I don't know who convinced you to be super trick, but they played you. Because now you're on camera and you get to be online. That's what happens when you try to take advantage of somebody's good nature. Right there. You get played. Now you're gonna look like you don't care, but I know you feel stupid. I know you do. Now she wants to move. That's right. You should have stayed the hell away from me to begin with.